In this session, let us try to understand what is do-while statement. So in the previous session, we have seen what is while statement. So while statement execute a set of code repeatedly more than once. So do-while also does the same task. But there is one difference between while and do-while. But first let us understand what is the syntax of do-while. The syntax of do-while looks something like this. So first you write do and then the code that what you want to execute while the expression or the condition. So what basically or how it will be evaluated. First you're saying, hey, can you do this or can you execute this? And then you check the condition. But in while what we are doing? In while first we are evaluating the expression. We are checking the condition first. If it is true, then only we are executing the code. But in do while it is not like that. In do while we first execute the code once, then we check the condition. So if the condition is true, again it will comment and execute do block. Or if the given condition is false, it will execute do at least once. So that is not the case in while. So that is one of the basic difference between while and do while. So it is one of the most important interview question as well. So the difference of while and do while is if the expression is false, while doesn't do anything. It won't execute any code. But in do while, if the expression is false, it will execute at least once. So that is the difference. So let us understand do while practically.
Hey, thanks for watching our content so far. If you are new to Training Mark, we're the fastest growing technology training company and create content to help freshers like you to master the disruptive technologies like full stack development, AML, cloud, DevOps, etc. If you like the content so far, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon not to miss any new content from us. Like and share this video with all your friends. Let's build your career and the community together.
To demonstrate that, I am now taking a new Java class and then call this as do while test and select this as a class and write my main method, and then first let me understand the syntax of do while. So now it says do, then the code that whatever you want to execute while the expression. After the expression you have to put a semicolon. So what basically this will do is first you do execute this code, then you check the expression. If it is true, then you comment then execute this again. Now let us understand with the same example of print numbers from 1 to 10, right? So how we do? Same, byte number is equal to 1. So now I'm saying do, right? First I'll say s out, right? So the print number, so I'll just print the number first. Then here I'm now going to select check the condition of while number less than or equal to 10. Now how it will be executed? This will be executed first byte number 1. So it will print 1, then checks the condition 1 less than or equal to 10. That is true. Then go and then print it again. So but before this what we do? We just use number plus plus for increment. Otherwise it is going to run infinite number of times. So since it is also a loop, you have to be very cautious about this condition. The condition has to be terminated after a specific number of iterations. Otherwise it leads to the infinite loop. So let me run this just to see. Guys, the code is same. The only thing that what we are trying to do is we are trying to accomplish it in a different way using do while. Now you are going to get 1 to 10. Now what is the difference here? Suppose if I give number greater than or equal to 10, right? So guys, when I say number greater than or equal to 10, so what basically it is do? Now first it is printing 1, then number becomes 2. 2 less than or equal to 10, this is false. When this is false, it won't go back to the do again. But at least it executed 1. So in this case what do I do? I'll get number as 1 here and number will be incremented to 2. So let me run this. I can see that here number is printed once. So that is how the do while will work. That is what one of the difference between while and do while. The question comes like why we need do while, or why Java introduces do while when there is a while statement, right? So in some situations, guys, especially the menu driven applications, first you print the menu, then you ask the user to enter that input. Example the same switch example what we have defined the menu, right? So now user comes to a platform and choose a category and then select men and then do his task, and let us say his entire shopping is done, do you let him to go? No, right? You'll say, hey, do you want to continue shopping? So, means until he say no, you have to print it. Means you don't need to say, hey, do you want to do a shopping first, right? So you don't ask him that do you want to do a shopping now, because that guy came for shopping. So first you execute or show whatever the data is available. Then once the entire task is done, you'll say while he wants to continue shopping with your application, you have to show him the menus. That is what is basically do while is going to be helpful instead of just while, right? So that is what basically the menu driven applications always will be implemented by using do while rather than while. So we'll understand this practically when we create the menu driven applications, but this is what is a simple difference between while and do while. So whatever the thing that you can achieve by using while, you also can define it by using do while, but do while is mostly recommended when you're using menu driven applications, but in normal situations while works fine.